Hi everybody. I'm just going to do a real quick video with y'all right now. I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday. I haven't had time to do a video because I've been dealing with other stuff. I went to Daiso. If you don't know what Daiso is, this is the company. It's called Daiso. It's a, I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese type version dollar store. And they have a lot of good stuff there. They have scissors there that you can buy. These kinds like this right here. They sell those kind of scissors. Not this brand or anything, but their kind. They do have a few, I think they have a few stamps there. They have all kinds of stickers. I mean, all kinds of stickers. And they have papers too there. You have to find certain ones. You have to find where they're at, but they do have good papers there. They even sell glues. Of course, they're not the two main kinds that we really like using. Three, actually. Glue stick, this is the one you normally buy if you're doing the junk journaling kind of stuff, and that is the Scotch Create glue stick. Sorry about my dog. She's barking. She wants to go outside. Can't let her go outside because the hubby's fixing to put fertilizer down. And this one is at Hobby Lobby, and you can find Fabri-Tac at Walmart, and it's by Beacon. They're the same thing. It's the same thing. Anyways, at Hobby Lobby, it's $11.99, so 12 bucks. And try to put that back in its place. And Art Glitter Glue is the best glue when it comes to liquid glues. It's fast. It adheres real quick. But anyways, those are your main, kind of glues. You want to use those. Sorry, pardon me, y'all. My stomach's spasming on me. And when it spasms, it feels like it's my heart sometimes. Okay, so we'll push these over here to the side. Now we're going to start off with these little bitty packs here. And this one here has 20. This one has 6. And you can count them by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These have little tiny hearts in them and strings in there. It's kind of like rice paper. Not quite, though. But at least I think. It's called Mulberry Paper. It's right here. Mulberry Paper. And it's right there. I'll get it close enough that maybe you can read it. Right there. That's the kind of paper that it is. I looked at it real close and I wanted to see what it said, what kind of paper it was. So that's when I seen that. These are the pieces you'll get. They got hearts. This is a lighter heart, because there's more, I guess, more of the stuff. I guess. This is what they look like. Uh-oh, here comes my husband. And then we have the 20 of this kind, which is, it's a watercolor Japanese paper for origami. Sorry, y'all. My husband was telling me the front door was wide open. He left it open when he came inside. He started to blame me. It was him. I came back here. Anyways. Pull this paper out. They even give you a free clip. Look at that. And when you take it apart, it's basically origami paper is what this is. If you don't know what origami is, just look it up on Google and you'll understand. It's where you fold things. I get these because it's real thin paper and it feels really cool. You can do your punches with this and it look really cool, like butterfly punches or whatever. But these are really cute to also have in your journals, to fold like this as a little page, Of course, it doesn't, fit perfectly like you'd want it to. There, take that off. But you get all these different colors, and I just thought that was really cool. I wanted to test that out and show you. And this is cardstock. You can use this, actually chipboard. You can use this for collaging on and making either bookmarks, tags, journal cards. It's up to you. You can even use it to make pockets if you collage it, Anyways, there's these. This one here. This one's designer paper, and you get 48 sheets in this. Same thing. It's basically paper for doing origami with. I love using things with the origami paper though, and it's real thin. I like that. And these are the papers that you get, the colors. You get the dark, then you get that light gray. There's the green. There's a like an olive. Well, actually, this one looks more. I'm gonna say this. This is more of an olive green, I guess. There's a bluish gray. There's a bluish. There's gray. Yeah, and there's the back one that's turned over so that you can hide that, I guess. But anyways, there's that one. Just gonna put that one on top of that one. So I put them together. This over here, that there, and then there's this one. I really like this one. This one reminds me of vellum paper, but softer. Open it up. This one, we'll try and leave it in this pouch because it's a different type paper other than this. I mean, it is back, you know, to do origami as well, but I don't know if you can tell the difference, if you can see my hands through it. Can you see the hand? I don't know if you can see it. If we go further away, you can see it. You can see my fingers, the openings of my fingers. Okay. But anyways, it's a thinner paper, and it has a texture to it. Like it's got, like, I don't know, fabric in it. Like strings of fabric, if that makes sense. But I'll show you on the back what these are for. You can use these in your pastries as well. If you are a pastry maker. Oops, I'm trying to tuck this above it. Okay, it doesn't want to go back in, y'all. Come on, get back in there. There we go. Okay. That's what I was trying to do anyway. As you can see, you can wrap your pastries in it. You can even put your chopsticks, this is the way they show it. You can use it underneath your coffee cup, I guess, as a decorativeness, you know, kind of thing. You can use it in making cards. Yeah. And I'm going to show you this one. What I mean by this is really cool. This has that fabric touch to it, which is really cool. I actually had some of these that I found at the resale store. Check that out. Now pull it apart. See how you can see through that? It's so thin. It's real papery. And see that those little long skinny things? That's fabric. That's strings that's been placed in there, along with these little hearts. And there's a whole bunch of those. I don't know if you know what a fabric softener sheet looks like. You should if you've ever dried your clothes. Anyways, that's kind of what this fabric, what this paper feels like. Even these feel like after the fabric softener sheet's been spent, you know, and used, that's what this one feels like. But smooth and ironed out. That's what this feels like. This one feels like before it's been used. Fabric softener sheet. Just without that softener, of course. Just feels like, you know, stiffness of it. And there's those. They come in different colors, including the hearts that come in different colors as well. Try to pick that back up. Sorry, I'm half out of it, y'all. Just went for a drive to the store, to Home Depot, and just had one of those moments. Felt like it was just really hard to deal with. If you don't know, I'll repeat myself again. I have complex PTSD, so when I'm out in the public, it's really hard for me to deal with. I mean, really hard for me to deal with, because people get real close to you, and I'm just not ready. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay. And it's nothing to do with epizooty. No, at all. I'm actually not afraid of the epizooty. I'm more afraid of just any other thing. Okay, this paper is really, really cool. I don't know what this says. It's in Chinese or Japanese. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to be mean or anything or butcher the name. But I'm going to peel that one off. But you can see through this paper. And I thought that was really, really cool. Feels just like the origami paper, but bigger. But yeah. And I thought it was really cute because it's got all these little things. And that would be cute in a signature. Just like that. And then to turn it, you can feel the paper feels like almost like onion paper, but not quite. And it's not tracing paper. It just seems like it might be, but it's not. Let's see what it says on the back. It says it's from Brazil. Even though it's supposed to be Japanese. Washi letter Lego Koro. I'm not going to do that. But the washi letter. So it means it's washi paper. It's like washi paper. It's what they use to make washi stickers with. It's what they use to make washi stickers with, though. Okay, there's that. Found this little book. And it says $200. It's like $3 and something. I didn't know that until after I paid for it. But I like it because it gives you all this understanding as a artist, and I used to teach art. I like that they give you this stuff for the people that don't know a lot about art and don't know their coloration. Even as an artist, it's really nice to have that in there so I don't have to go to my little charts and stuff. I can't read any of the language on there, but it is self-explanatory too. But this is what's in here. It's just a whole bunch of pictures of flowers, and they teach you how hard to press, how light to press. It's with pencils that you can use. I don't plan on using pencils in this. I plan on using my watercolor paper. My watercolor paints on this. Put it on a thing. I'm trying to read what it says. Anyways, I just thought that was really cool. It's got all these flowers in it. Those will make really good pictures even if you fold them over. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to use them in a book. I don't plan on using those in a book though. Now this paper, I already opened it. I want to make sure that it was what I thought it was. Even though I bought it anyways, I got it because it was supposed to have been for my artwork. So I can find a new type medium to do my artwork on. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I think this is what they call it, like rice paper. And so I looked at it. It just says material paper. That's all it says. It does not tell me that it's rice paper. So it says Hanshi paper. Hanshi paper. So I'm not sure. But when I took it out, I was like, oh yes. And you can write on it and everything. This side is rough feeling, has a rough texture to it, meaning it's got tooth. And as an artist, that's really good, especially if I'm painting. But I don't know if this is going to handle it. I'm going to test it. This side is smooth. I mean, like plastic smooth. It's just silky smooth. This side's the rough side. So it's really cool. It's going to be a texture that I've never worked with, and I can, if I don't like it, I can always add it to my journals because you can fold it over and it makes a good size page for a signature. So just thought I'd share that with you. This paper is over where the washi paper is, not washi, the origami paper is. That's where this was. Actually, I'm going to leave one out because I want to test something real quick. We're going to test it. But before we test it, I'm going to show you the rest of the items. Put this over here, out of the way. Whoa. Okay, and the other things that I got was these two booklets. These two, like, I don't know what you'd call these, but yeah. These have colored paper in them, and I thought that was really cool. It just says colored drawing paper, pastel colors, and it has different kinds. One of each kind. But the size of them, I can actually cut these down if I need to, but once you fold them over, it makes a good, like if I was to do all these, that would be a signature. If that makes sense. That would be a good page for a journal. And it's got a stiffness to it. So it would hold pockets and stuff too. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. If you don't have papers and stuff and you have a Daiso nearby, you can go and get you some papers. You hear it? That shows you how rough the paper is. It can handle it. So this one's more natural tones, where this one's more vibrant colors. And that's those. Now I want to test this paper out real quick. I want to try marker, pencil. I already know that, what do you call it, map colors is going to work. So I'm not worried about them. But I'm going to try my paint pen. I'm going to try a marker, just a regular kid's marker. We'll try that. And I'm going to try, let's see. Oh, pencil, that's what I wanted to try. I got them right here. Duh. Duh. These are the ones that's not sharpened. These are sharpened. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use, got that piece that needs to be thrown away. So we've got, I just want to see how it feels. It grips pretty good. So this is pencil. Now I'm just going to start here, really dark. This is the time-consuming part you might not really care about, but I do, because I'm an artist and I love to draw. Okay, now I want to see the back. Okay, so that's pretty good. So that's the pencil. That's just regular pencil. Now let's try a marker. It's the darkest spot. Okay. And then, stop, stay put. You can tell I need to put a new mat down. Everything's going inwards on my mat. There we go. Now this is paint pen. If you don't know me, they had them at Daiso, at Dollar Tree. And I can't find them anymore. I managed to grab a whole bunch of them and put them away, but they're called glass paintbrush markers. And anytime I want to, come on thing, focus. Anytime I want to use a marker, I just grab these instead. Come on thing, behave. Really? There we go. I hate my camera sometimes. It won't autofocus when I need it to. That's by the company, and that's the pen, and these are pointed nibs, like that. And this is what it does, and I'll show you on the other side now. Okay, see, it kind of bled through. This actually bled through, but this one barely came through. Now I can use these markers on regular paper and they don't bleed through. So this is like rice paper undoubtedly, because it's real thin. And that's why it bled through a little bit. But I mean, it didn't actually go through if you look real hard. See? That went through. Sorry, my husband's putting the garage door down. I was like, what is that noise? So that's testing that paper. Now I want to see how it cuts and rips. So here's the ripping. Okay, it does have a fabric in it. Some kind of fabric. Because of the way it rips. Okay, if I rip this way. Okay. So now I know what that feels like. Now to cut it. I know it seems weird that I'm doing this. It's just, this is how I do things. I test papers. See how it works with certain things. Now my scissors need to be clean. That's why they're doing that. These aren't sticking. Okay, yeah. See, I don't like them when a paper is real loud when you cut through it. I like it to be smooth. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it's a decent paper. It really is. But I don't know if it would be good for, like, me to do artwork on. Anything that's paintable or markers. To draw on, perfect. Even a little bit of the lead, or not lead, but the graphite tried showing through where I pressed the hardest. But there's no indention. I like that. There's no indention. It didn't leave an indention on it. Anyways, that's that. I just wanted to test it. Sorry. Now, what was the other thing I needed to show you? Oh, I went to... I'm going to rip that off. Can always use that. That was something else I wanted to... I'm just going to throw that away because it didn't rip right. I wanted to test and see how it takes too when it comes to dyeing the paper. You know what I mean? There. Anyways, when you're dyeing the papers, like coloring with your coffee and your tea and stuff like that. Testing it that way. Okay. Now, I went to the resale store yesterday and I found this pretty little bookmark inside this book when I got home. Can't figure out what it's saying, but it looks like a king and a queen. Franz Joseph I, Elizabeth. Oh, that's Queen Elizabeth, and this is the king. I think he died, didn't he? Yeah, he died. I had read somewhere that she had passed away. But then I'm seeing all this other information that she's still alive. So I'm like, okay, I'm confused. Found this. This is a cookbook. Very vintage. It's in the 50s, I do believe it said. Yeah. It's got good recipes in there. I wanted it for these ads in the back. I thought those were really cool. Yeah. See? It's got some cool things. And then I think it has a few at the front. Or not. It probably don't. It's got these. My husband's having problems with the Oh no, he's mowing the backyard. My bad. Oh no, he's not. It stopped. Okay. Yeah, there's all that. And I got that for, I guess, 10 cents. I don't know. And I found this ribbon. It's, of course, wired ribbon, but I can cut that wire off, and I like the ribbon. It's so pretty. Very florally. Got a little bit of glitter of gold in there. I don't know if you can see that. But you can tell how old it is. It's got dust on it. Whoever had it. But I got it for 99 cents. And I guess that's it, y'all. I will be making videos again. I'm just in the mood. At the moment right now, I'm just dealing with some mental stuff, and I'm trying to get past it, and it's really hard. But yeah, just if you're a believer and you pray, please pray for me. It will help. And here's the pen that I did with y'all, and I forgot to show you the results of it. This is how it turned out. I think it looks really, really cool. That's where your finger will go. As you can see, that's what the fingernail polish did. And it's able to handle a lot of wear and tear too. And it's smooth on the fingers. And never, if you do this, don't get the fingernail polish on this part. At least not on the tip there, because then it won't work. Yeah, this one will never be able to come apart. They'll just literally either have to throw it away, or I don't know, because you can't take this piece out anymore. So, anyways, there's that. Just thought I'd show y'all that, and I guess that's it. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.